Hi guys, welcome to MSN Python YouTube channel. So today we are to explain. I'm going to explain how to introduce yourself in automation engineer profile. Okay. So first we have to explain name. First we have to say name. Then experience, number of years of experience. maybe fresher or experienced candidates. We can say 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years of experience. Okay. After that, you can say currently working company. Okay. Then you can specify the key skills. So here key skills is, let's say if you are working as a Python automation engineer, you can say Python. And if you have experience with any other programming language or knowledge, you can say that. And you can explain frameworks like Python supported frameworks. If you are working in a PyTest, you can say the PyTest. If you are working in robot framework, you can say robot framework. And if you are working with BDD, you can say the BDD. Okay. Then you can say that design patterns. It is must and should, guys. Design patterns. Each and every project and any framework, we are implementing the design patterns. Okay. So page object model, page factory, or singleton. Okay. So in automation testing, what kind of automation we are doing? Okay. So if you are doing UI automation, you have to use Selenium, right? So you have to explain about Selenium. So I have a good experience with Selenium WebDriver. And if you are working with the API testing, so you can say that request module in Python. And if you are doing manual testing as well, you can specify that manual testing I'm using Postman tool. Okay. And other tools like CI/CD, we can say that CI/CD, Jenkins. And version control system, we can specify version control system, GitHub, SVN, or Bitbucket, whatever you are using and familiar. Okay. And test management tools. Test management tools like Jira, Qtest, etc. Okay. So these are the mandatory things we have to explain. And methodology, we can say that agile methodology. Most of the companies following agile methodology. Okay. We can specify agile methodology. Okay. So these are the key things we have to explain in your introduction. Okay. How, let's say, for example, myself, Madhu Naidu, I am currently working with MSN Python YouTube channel. Here, my roles and responsibilities are I'm a QA functional test engineer, automation. I'm doing manual as well as automation testing. Here, I'm using Python as a programming language, and frameworks I'm working with PyTest, and I have a good knowledge and robot framework as well. In Python, I'm familiar with object-oriented features, file handlings, and exception handlings. And day to day, I'm using all these modules and RE module, datetime, JSON, Pickle, all those modules. And if I talk about UI testing, I'm using Selenium WebDriver, and here we have implemented page object model design pattern for the UI based application. And we have doing API testing as well as by using request module. And for manual testing, we have used Postman tool. Okay. Then daily I'm using tools like GitHub, Jenkins, Jira, as well as. So these are the tools I'm using in my project. And we are implementing agile methodology. We are following agile methodology. I am part of all the ceremonies, Scrum ceremonies, agile ceremonies, you can say, and like grooming, grooming meeting, daily stand-up calls, and retrospective meetings and demo meetings and all. Then sprint closer. Okay, that's it. So this is the way we can explain our introduction. So it should be maximum 5 minutes. It won't go beyond that. Then interviewer there might be asked to explain your project. At the time you have to explain your project name and project brief description, then what you are doing in the project. Okay, so they will focus on what your roles here, and what kind of technologies you are using, what you are doing. That is the main focus in the introduction. Okay, so don't give any blah blah stuff. Just to, you have to introduce very briefly. Okay, thank you guys.